What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'll be showing you every known Easter egg and secret in Blox Fruits. So this includes secret rooms, items, and NPCs you probably never knew about. I'll be starting off with the first C and making my way to the second. Sadly, there's no cool secrets in the third C, so I won't be going over that. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Here's a secret you probably knew already. In the first C, head to the third floating island at the Sky Islands. In this town, head toward the large tan house, and when you walk inside, you'll not only see a chest, but a secret code on the ceiling. What I bet you didn't know is, this code is a reference to a Roblox user who would glitch and duplicate accessories. If you enter his name as a code, you'll earn $1. I'm not too sure about the history of this guy and why he's even in this game, but from what I know from the Roblox wiki, he contributed something to Gamer Robot Inc., which is the group that owns Blox Fruits. Again, in the Sky Island, head to the furthest island, where you'll find this temple. Inside the temple, follow the blue arrow, and it'll lead you to a secret teleporter which will send you to another island high in the sky. On this island, head towards the second portion of it, since it's split into two sections. On this side, there'll be this giant temple, and at the bottom of it, you can find two passages that will lead you to a breakable wall. And inside, you'll find a series of chests. This is especially great for newer players, since you can keep farming these over and over again for a bunch of money. But that's not all. Did you know that this is actually a reference to the ancient legend of El Dorado, which is a real thing? It's supposedly a hidden city made of gold. Hopefully I taught you something new with that one. But let's move on to this next secret, which is within the Middletown Island, still in the first C. At the back side of the island, you can find this house with a green roof, and if you enter it, you'll find a secret room with two NPCs and a few posters. One of these NPCs is just the aura editor, but the other one may confuse you at first, since you cannot really interact with him unless you have the Darkblade Game Pass, since he's used to get Darkblade V2. You can also find this letter on the ground wishing someone a Merry Christmas. There's not much to see here, and unless you have Darkblade, it's just a cool room you could show your friends. So let me move on to the next one. This one will be in the Frozen Village Island. Also, I'm sorry for the bad quality. It's only for this clip for some reason, so it'll be back to normal soon. Anyways, on this island, you can find this mysterious NPC, and if you talk to him, he just says a bunch of useless stuff. But that's not the interesting part. This NPC was actually the first one they ever made, and that's why he has so much random dialogue, since they were testing it out to see if it works. Nowadays, this doghouse is used in the Sun Quest, which is a quest to upgrading Darkblade to V2, but before, he didn't have a use at all. Now, we'll be moving on to the second C, and for the first Easter egg, I'll be talking about the one located in Don Swan's mansion, at the top of the second C. In this mansion, on the left side next to the bed, you can find two objects, a Thailand sphere and a Brazilian cube. Why is it here? I have no clue. My guess is that it's just to appreciate the Brazilians and people from Thailand who play this game, since they're probably where the majority of the player base is from. But that's just my guess. If you want to share yours, leave it in the comments below. This next one is right behind the mansion, located inside the cafe. Inside here, you'll find this secret passage, which I'm guessing almost all of you guys know about already. But what you probably didn't know is that under the chess table in here, there's a secret message which reads, "Chad is the king of Blox Fruits." From what I've seen, nobody else knows who Chad is, so I'm guessing he's either some sort of mod who just wanted his name there, or maybe it was the first person to play Blox Fruits, and they wrote that there in his honor. But again, it could also just be talking about the Giga Chad meme. We may never know. But luckily, that's not all. Down here, you can also find this door that says classified. For a while, I wondered what was behind here, but then I realized you can just teleport inside using Flash Step, which is the R keybind on your keyboard. Once inside, you can find that this was King Toad's house, which is now destroyed. There are a few videos that show this room before it was destroyed, and when I say a few, I mean like 3 or 4. Before, this place was where the awakening expert was located. I'm not sure why it changed, but if you have an idea why, leave it in the comments below. I recorded this one while I was still in the first sea, but this is a secret I'm willing to bet you never knew about. There's a secret code you can enter, called Chandler. And yes, I'm talking about the Chandler from the Mr. Beast crew. He actually played this game once before, and here's a picture he posted on Twitter to prove it. So when the developers saw this, they added this code as a nod to him. But the funny part is that it gives you $0. This was done on purpose, since he usually never makes any money in the challenges he's in. Most of you OG players will know this, but did you know on one of the windows behind the laboratory in the second sea, you can find this hidden NPC that will sell you a boat? This is a pretty cool Easter egg, since you can buy the lantern ship off this guy for 1,500 fragments. But if you were around before the Leviathan update, you may have bought the original boat this guy sold back then, which was the flower boat. This boat was really cool and unique, and though it wasn't really that good, it was cool to have. But in Update 20, they removed this boat, along with all of the other old ones, and replaced them with newer ones. If you were one of the original players who had this flower boat, make sure to pay your respects down in the comments, since it may never come back. And this is the ship you can buy from the cyborg guy, for those of you who don't have it already. Now, heading to the Ice Castle Island, there's a secret sword you can unlock here. Also, sorry for the quality once again. Not sure why it does this, but this should be the last clip like it. Anyways, the awakened Ice Admiral, which is the boss of this area, can drop you this key if you kill it enough. So, there's a pretty low chance of you getting this thing, but the fastest way I've found to kill this guy is either by spamming moves on him in the air or attacking him through a wall. Be careful though, since he still has a move that can hit you. Anyways, once you get this key, head to the right side of the staircase and walk into this invisible wall where there'll be this chest, and you can unlock it with your key. Then, you'll unlock the Rengoku sword, which of course is a reference to the character in the anime Demon Slayer. Anyways, that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, or if it helped you out in any way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and share it to any friends you have, since it helps get the video out there, and it would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, thanks, and see ya.